Read a smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? Aloha, this is Skye, your soulful progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network, that feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Apapui Room, giving you that soulful news you need, yes indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like and subscribe and get that soulful news, that soulful way, well baby, you better let them know they can get it the Black History way. Now, in regards to what's being said and what's going to affect Black Americans most when the CDC is stating that we are not just one, but 2 times more likely to die of COVID than any other racial group, and almost 3 times more to be hospitalized, and 1 times more to catch COVID. This can affect a lot of that demographic, ADOS, and those that are African Americans and Black Americans and ADOS Americans and those of color, Black Hispanic Americans and Hispanic Americans and those of color in regards to the pick for the budget manager, and that is Neera Tanden. Now, it's been said that they're trying to push her through, even though Joe Manchin ain't gonna vote for her, a lot of other people ain't gonna vote for her, Romney ain't gonna vote for her, and it looks like if they keep pushing it the way they are, Bernie ain't gonna vote for her, even though we know Bernie is no more than operative at this point that is doing what he's told because of his recent committee pick to be on that budget committee. But to have Neera Tanden to run it while he's on that committee, and it's well known, even though she claims to have benefited from the program she is trying to cut, that the press and Biden is still trying to back this up. What is this saying? When I just gave you the statistics that I gave? Well, let's read the tweet that Jen Psaki has put out in regards to Neera Tanden. Then show what Sagar on the Hill, who just happens to be the same ethnicity of Neera Tanden, and let's get it from the straight perspective, and then of the Hill, and then we're going to really discuss. Let's take a read. From the White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, Neera Tanden, accomplished policy expert, would be first Asian American woman to lead OMB, like that makes a difference, has lived experience having benefited from a number of federal programs as a kid that she now wants to cut off from other children. Looking ahead to the committee votes this week and continuing to work toward her confirmation that should be stopped. She's an idiot. Now let's take a look at. I know you heard that it's full of mess. So we'll talk about it in a minute. So let's take a look at what Sagar said. Let's take a look at what Sagar said, and then really get down to it.
Here in that that position. And again, no, she doesn't. This position has nothing to do with advancing the cause of Asian Americans or anything. It has to do with paying off, essentially, with appointments, a long-time Democratic apparatchik who has funneled multi-millions of dollars into the campaign coffers and used her Twitter account and organization and clout in Washington in order to crush a progressive political left. That's what this entire thing is about. And imagine if anybody made this case about people who voted against Nikki Haley. And I have the luxury of being the same race as Nikki Haley and Neera Tanden, and I can tell you, I can't stand both. So you can't say that you're gonna level some accusation. Like, what we're talking here is about trying to transcend.
Hot mess. You can't even get Skye to agree with him. And he's conservative. You see what I'm saying? That's how much of a mess she is. And to be a crony with that has had a revolving door with the organization that I refuse to name. Because that that group, that camp group, was nothing but camping out under the establishment revolving door to go in and out and play favoritism and being the gateway to corporations and buys and threats and this and that worsens the American middle class as it has since she has created this gateway. And there's been other groups like this before her, but she came out of the Clinton machine, and there will be people like her after her. But those type of people, that type of woman, does not belong in that position. And to play identity politics is wrong. She is not an Andrew Yang. She is not even close to being an AOC, Cori Bush, or any of the type. And she is not standing for the people. And to delete a lot of tweets and then say I'm a good person now and Biden is still backing this shows clearly and most formatively Biden's administration is all about the and helping out the and not doing the which they need to do. And having Neera Tanden in, the only thing she's going to cut is Social Security, Medicaid, and any services that help build the middle class, especially during a pandemic. When Janet Yellen is saying hurry up and give it to them and nobody's listening, she wants somebody that she can work with so they can put forward the CCC jobs programs and everything else instead of a person that's going to cut them off, or if they do, they're going to treat them like fire working prisoners that are only getting paid $1 a day. Biden administration, more than 45 days in, has not gave us a stimulus, has not cut off any student loans, only continued mandatoriums instead of no forgiveness. It's starting to look bad. And this is what happens when you don't go third party, create a third party, or make a third party happen when the ones you want to get in has sheepishly pushed you toward a corporatist like Biden. Now, what do you think of that? Leave your comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And remember, I'm not Soulful Progress. One on Twitter, got that rant of the day on Blogger. Check them out. And I also have, besides the Facebook, I got other channels you can check out, like Health and Immunity, and you can check out Skye the Soul Poet if you like, besides Skye the Soulful Progressive, or Leveling Up the Leftovers. check that out. Now, you gotta understand, we can't get reparations until somebody stands. We can't get reparations until somebody stands up for the middle class, because, and most definitely stand up for the black working class, because it is well known, when black women, black families come up, everybody's coming up. So we need to bring those people up. And you gotta remember, in this era of hate, we're gonna have to participate. Because if we don't, nobody's coming up. But we're all headed toward a definite police state. Don't even let me get started about censoring. All right, because I can't even grow. And, I should have been done blew up. Not because I say so, but because I know that, and I read the comments out there. I see you. I read the comments out there. I hear you, honey. Because I know that there's likes that are not being put on. They're being taken away. There are comments that are being deleted. There are subscribers that are being taken away. So make sure, if you already subscribed, check your subscription. Make sure you still subscribe, because you can't have 5 people saying I like your video in the comments, but there's only 1 like. You know something's going on. And I know, like 2 years ago, if you pay attention to my video, I got hundreds of views. Now I get just a few. That's suppression too. Now, remember, like and subscribe. Check out my videos. Tell your friends. And let's make this happen and grow on in. Because, I told everybody about, it ain't going to be until April until you even see a check the way they vote. I told you they were going to be voting until March, because I saw it coming. I knew how they were acting and how they treated everything the last time, and what their true intent is. And everybody's got to stop ignoring what the government's true intent is. It's to uphold the people that have paid and lobbied the people that are voted in, that are just being theater to all of us while we're suffering. And you can tell by the EU countries that are doing better and getting more, that this ain't working out. And we need to get communal. We need to get cooperative quickly, or only the rich, and not the disabled, not the people over 50 are going to get all the vaccine that's needed. And we're not going to get information on really works on the vaccine. After 3 months, are you going to have another mass vaccination? See, they're not even answering these questions. So we got to stick together so we can make sure we inform each other while they're trying to hold back all the information they can. Because Facebook ain't hardly the place to go anymore. And we're going to have to check out alternatives and check out what they're trying to build and get out there before they actually censor the run of companies on the internet. Like that ain't coming. All right. So, thanks for watching. Let me lay down some truth and give it to you from FNN, Feminist News Network. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace. See the smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? I'm standing here